Rare Disease Day, and so I asked that she would come back and give us an update what's happened in the last year. She was kind enough to bring me flowers for everybody. I mean, wasn't that nice? So please bring us up to date.
Sure. I have my presentation on my computer.
No, you could just speak in the mic, and that way they can all hear it, watch your presentation at the same time. That would be great.
Hello, everybody. My name is Heather Gilmore. I don't think I need a mic. I'm here today to talk about Rare Disease Day and Reflex Sympathetic Dystrophy, or RSD for short. The presentation overview, I'll acknowledge the City Council members. I'll explain what Rare Disease Day is. I'll explain what Reflex Sympathetic Dystrophy is, as it's a rare disease. I will explain to you how you, the community, can help all of us. Explain what we need, question and answers to City Council, and then I'll conclude. So as Mayor Weber said, I was here back in November and we had a proclamation, so I wanted to say thank you for inviting me back to present. I also wanted to thank the rest of the City Council members as well, and a special thank you to Jane Stanley, Secretary to the City Council members, as she's been an extreme help to me. And last but certainly not least, thank you to all my fellow neighbors for being here and attending. So I'm sure you all are wondering what Rare Disease Day is. Well, Rare Disease Day is an awareness day, and it's in the 8th year of the campaign to spread awareness about the 6,000 rare diseases in the United States alone. So that means that there are 30 million people that are affected by this, and that is in 1 in 10 people in the US. So as we're sitting here, there are more than 10 people sitting in this entire audience. So someone, I'm sure, has a rare disease. If you do, can you please stand to be recognized? All right, well, I'm one. So what describes a rare disease is that it typically is, rare disease is less than 200,000 people that are clinically diagnosed with the disease. So that explains what Rare Disease Day is. And it's the day to acknowledge those people and anyone that has this. And so on the 28th, which is this Saturday, we are going to be spreading awareness worldwide about Rare Disease Day. So there's certain kinds of cool events going on. I'm here speaking today on behalf of Rare Disease Day. There's been proclamations given. So it's a pretty exciting event. I wanted to just explain maybe or say a few rare diseases that maybe no one has heard about. One being AIDS, anemia, sleep apnea, Alzheimer's, Down syndrome, dystonia, MS, celiac, cerebral palsy, thyroid cancer, psoriasis, neuropathy, some arthritis, and Huntington's disease. So I'm here because I suffer from a rare disease. And that rare disease is called reflex sympathetic dystrophy, or RSD for short. So RSD is a neurological pain disease that is chronic. So 100% of the time, I may look like I'm feeling great right now. And I can tell you my pain levels are so high, it's not even fun. Anyone can get it, but it's more typical in women and children. It affects anywhere between 2 and 5 million people in the United States alone. And the reason why there's such a large gap in that is because, again, we go back to the rare disease of it only being 200,000 that are clinically diagnosed with the disease. However, we know that people are oftentimes misdiagnosed and are walking around that don't even know that they have it. They just think, oh, I'm hurting, I've got pain, and they don't go to their doctor. And or they're, you know, they wake up with something and go to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, it's on your head. And that's pretty typical. It can be brought on by a minimal injury, so meaning like a sprain or, you know, someone bumps into a wall because you're being clumsy, and or it can be brought on by surgery, or it can be brought on by nothing at all and you can wake up with it. Although the disease has been known for 145 years because soldiers were coming home from war with it, it's still a rare disease because there's still less than 200,000 that are clinically diagnosed. RSD can be described as a severe burning pain. I'll get back to that. Pathological changes in the bone and the skin, edema, spasms. Last time I was spasming when I was up here. Allodynia, I'll come back to that. Painsomnia, which is where we don't sleep. We run on basically 1 to 2 hours, maybe, of sleep a night, and that's maybe. Different kinds of hair growth, excessive sweating, etc. I want to go back to this severe burning pain. That's the #1 thing that if someone says they have RSD or they're in a type of pain, we say that it's severe and we're burning from the inside out. Meaning that we feel as if you're taking all of our organs out of us and lighting them on fire, including our blood, and putting it back into our bodies. That is how we feel 24/7, and it doesn't go away. The pathological changes in the skin or bone, I'll explain that in a second when I get to the images, just so you can see. However, the allodynia. Typically, I would not come up here and present in shorts and a t-shirt. However, I have extreme sensitivity to touch, and I have extreme sensitivity to blankets on my legs. There's certain clothing that I can wear. These are the only shorts that I can wear. I can't wear pants. My foot cannot be touched. My arms cannot be touched, or blood pressure cuffs or anything like that. So basically, the allodynia is extreme sensitivity to touch. Lastly, it's an invisible disease. So, like I said, I look good, right? However, I do have this disease, and there are days where I don't get out of bed, which was one day yesterday. And then there are days where I'm in a wheelchair, or I use my scooter, or I have a cane. And I have assisted devices. I also have a hospital-type bed to help me get comfortable at night for the painsomnia. One of the most amazing facts about RSD is that there's this thing called the McGill Pain Index Scale. The McGill Pain Index Scale is used by all medical professionals to basically say, hey, all right, what's the pain level of this type of disease? As you can see, RSD sits at the top of the list. We are at a 43. We are above an amputation, stage 4 cancer, fibromyalgia, chronic back pain, you name it, we're above. So as I said earlier, the disease is invisible. However, during times of flares, which we call, it becomes visible. So last night, in the picture in the left-hand corner, you'll see the different colors of my legs starting to change. My left leg is beginning to turn purple and red, whereas my right leg looks completely normal. If you go to the picture to the right of it, that was my foot last night. Completely red, swelling, edema, spasms, you name it. Below is my right foot, so all of my limbs are affected, and my internal organs are beginning to be affected as well. To the picture to the right is a picture of me doing a ketamine infusion treatment, which is an experimental treatment at the moment. Most insurance companies don't pay for it, but typically it tries to relieve pain and block those pain receptors from firing. You'll see medications, that's just a healthy morning dose, not all of the above. And then hospital stays are also for pain management. So Rare Disease Day, the theme is day by day, hand in hand. So how can you help? #1 is we need a cure. Obviously, nobody wants to walk around in this type of pain. We need a cure, we need research, we need to educate all medical professionals, we need money and donations at any and all times. We need help spreading awareness. So if you please pick up informational stuff that I have for you in the back, and I'll be waiting afterwards. I'd love to give that out to you so you can help spread the awareness with me about RSD and any other rare disease. So just please wear orange and talk about it. So finally, there is a plan. RSDSA, which is our national organization, nonprofit organization, and a committee of 8 of us, there are 8, including myself and 7 other RSDers, are planning a first-time ever Southern California conference. We're planning to do it in Orange County and Long Beach because it gravitates a pool of attendees. So as much as I was pushing to have it in here, we just can't because the attendees will want to go to like Disneyland or, you know, big aquarium and all that kind of stuff. So more attendees all across the nation will join us. So what we're doing is we're asking for money. We're currently looking for sponsors from anybody, and we're currently looking for donors. If anybody's willing to help, and the goal to put this conference on is $30,000 to $40,000, and currently we're sitting at 0. So at this time, I've been told that I can open questions up to City Council, and I will be waiting for all of you all to, you know, if you have questions or anything later, I'll wait until after the City Council meeting.
Are there any questions from council members? Well, we appreciated you bringing us up to date. And thank you. Thank you for the reminder to wear orange.
Thank
for
you.
The orange flowers.
Oh, you're welcome. In conclusion, today I did an introduction about Rare Disease Day. Please celebrate it with us on this coming Saturday. It's all day. Talk about it. Wear your orange. I have all kinds of fun goodies in my bag that I'm willing to give. I discussed just one of 6,000 diseases. I told you how you can help by sponsoring or donating for our upcoming conference, and my contact information is on the next slide.
This is, you have formed a nonprofit?
Yes.
For this?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Gilmore. I appreciate this information.
Thank you.